Are the calls you're getting now, are they any different than what you were getting pre-COVID-19? Are people specifically asking about health and safety measures? Are they asking what's going to happen when you go through sort of ports of call or go through destinations or things like that?
I think people are definitely concerned, and they do want to know. A lot of the question is, what do you think it's going to be like when I travel in December, or what do you think it's going to be like in spring of next year? And of course, it's hard to answer. You can't answer that. We have no idea what's going to happen. But the only thing that I tell them for sure is that 100% we have to get a travel protection policy for any vacation that we do right now. So it gives us a little bit of security anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it seems, again, I mean, we talked about sort of this period of time showing the value of a travel advisor, but I also think it's definitely showing the value of having the correct travel insurance too, because I think a lot of people
Correct.
took that for granted for this when things were going so well. So, I mean, you spoke about the New Zealand and Scotland. Have you seen sort of a percentage change in your future bookings over the past couple of weeks? Have you seen more interest in domestic vacations than you have? Have you seen less interest in certain segments than you have before?
As far as immediate travel, and by immediate, I mean in the next few months, summer and in early fall, people are definitely more interested and looking to travel domestically. There are very few people who are interested in traveling internationally right now, is what we're finding. That being said, we have some people that are currently booked for the Caribbean for next week, and they are gung-ho and ready to go. And it's just, so we have across the board, lots of different situations, but those are far and few between, I suppose, the ones that are ready to travel internationally right now.
So I do have a question from Deanne in the chat, who, when we mentioned travel insurance, she wants to know, is there any specific travel insurance that would cover cancellations for pandemic reasons, or is it sort of a process of going through coverage piece by piece and figuring out and then passing that information along? Is there any guidance you can give her on that?
So currently we are still continuing to use the travel insurance company that we've always used. And our company's always been extremely travel insurance heavy. We definitely offer it to every single traveler and give them, as much information as possible prior to them choosing which policy they want. I highly recommend, even though it's a 75% cancel refund that they would get, is the cancel for any reason. That is going to be the only thing that's going to cover them in a pandemic. And there aren't very many companies that are offering that right now. Also, there are still a few.